So it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just saw Johnny Depp in person in Virginia in a day trip. I went all the way to Virginia from New Jersey, so I'm still a little bit shook. Hey friends, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. As I said, it is 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to try to keep it down. Most of you may know that while I'm a video editor and work in the film industry, I also work at Paranormal Books Curiosities in Asbury Park, New Jersey as a tour guide, videographer, and more. Every year we host the Jersey Devil Fable and Film Festival, and earlier this month was our 3rd annual, and it was my first time ever experiencing it. We skipped 2 years for obvious reasons. I not only helped host it, I also entered as a filmmaker and was fortunate enough to be given a booth to promote and showcase this YouTube channel. All a success. I am so excited to show and tell you all about it. I can't speak for Paranormal Books as a whole, so this is my personal experience. Here's a little background on the Jersey Devil and this festival. The Jersey Devil is a cryptid, a mythical beast with some sort of urban legend behind it, like Mothman or Bigfoot. Here's my drawing of him. The legend goes that in 1735, the Leeds family was living in Leeds Point in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey when Mother Leeds became pregnant with her 13th child, and she didn't want another child, so she cursed to the heavens, saying, "Let the devil take this child," or "Let this child be the devil," and that's how the Jersey Devil was born. The Jersey Devil, or the Leeds Devil, is almost synonymous with New Jersey at this point. He's the protector of the Pine Barrens. Everyone who lives here has heard of him, and everyone who lives in the Pine Barrens has had a personal experience or at least knows someone who has. Back in 2009, the Paranormal Museum originally began as the Jersey Devil Museum, a small exhibit showcasing the history of the Jersey Devil. We eventually grew to the point of having a full building of paranormal-related artifacts from all over the world and even hosting large festivals like this one and the Krampus Festival in December. All created by our owner, Kathy Kelly. The Jersey Devil Fable Festival is for everyone, but may hit home for locals and fellow weirdos like myself. We feature independent artists of all mediums and celebrate everything that's strange and unique about New Jersey. From aliens, witches, pirates, monsters, local lore, urban legends, and more. And even cryptids from around the world. Okay, so night 1 was the film festival, which opened up with my cinematography and editing reel, New Jersey Legends. Spoiler, I won the award for best in my category, based on the judges' ratings alone. I wasn't expecting to win anything, but it definitely added a bonus. Mostly, I'm super proud of my reel and wanted to share it with the world.
Becca, come up here, Becca. So we have 2 winners. We had a tie because they were both... No, would you like to say something to your audience?
Thank you to everybody who came out, especially after this huge turn of events in weather and coming out and supporting the Paranormal Museum and the Jersey Devil and the festival and just Jersey and all of its weirdness in general. Just thank you for coming and watching the films and supporting fellow creators.
Thank you, Becca. Thank you. Everybody enjoyed your film. Actually, it started the movies last night, and it was a great establishing film to start with because there were a lot of things there that we didn't know about, and that was really fun to see.
People really seemed to enjoy it, and that was the goal. I'm also honored to have been included in such an amazing block of films. There were so many talented creators there that night. I love how all the filmmakers were able to talk about their films and answer questions at the end. I explained how my video came to fruition almost on accident. It was really nice meeting fellow filmmakers with the same interests as myself. And if you'd like to watch my reel, which I recommend you do, I've linked it below and off to the side. Some of my loved ones came out to support me and I really appreciated that. And a group of us went out for drinks afterwards and that was fun. So Adam Berry of Travel Channel's Kindred Spirits showed up.
And what I loved is hearing the audience react to your film. You know, we were going to talk afterwards. We're going to turn this into a party, so if you don't mind.
There was one moment when we had some technical difficulties, and I gotta say, he and I made a great team. Swooping into the rescue, we ran a smooth festival. Day 2 is the all-day event. So here's the original plan. The most recent design of the event resembles a small village centered around our own little town square. There is the Fable Factory, which you can type up your own story on typewriters and meet famous authors who are doing book signings. There's also the Pod Barons, where you can discover new podcasts and YouTube channels and meet the creators. At the village market, there are vendors selling their amazing art and product. Multiple activities occur at once, such as face painting, games, a Jersey Devil Fable tour, and more. And we even have lectures, kind of like panels you'd find at Comic-Con, and a band. The band this time around was the Beach Creepers, who were awesome. Their beach-themed music is about cryptids and monsters. How perfect is that? So Adam was back this day to do signings and a lecture, which I will show soon. Now, of course, this day just had to be the rainiest and windiest day of the week. I would even go as far as to say the whole month. So we did have to downscale all of these plans this particular year and move indoors. So some activities unfortunately had to be canceled, and we were pretty disappointed, especially considering the months of work we put into planning and preparing for this festival. But it wasn't a fail. Thanks to the generous staff at Bond Street and plenty of volunteers, we were able to have a successful festival indoors. So I'm not gonna lie, I was very stressed in the days leading up to the event. I was given a lot of responsibility, which I proudly took on. We are always accepting of any volunteers who want to become part of the paranormal family with any of the events that we do. So before the whole event ended with the film awards, Adam gave a very informative lecture.
We had to connect 3 different locations simultaneously: the beach, the convention hall, and the theater. We have to think outside of the box, because sometimes just asking how old they are and when did they die does not work. The power of intention is very real. If enough people came into this restaurant and said, there's a weird entity in the men's bathroom. Like, I can create it right now. There's a weird entity in the men's bathroom. It is created by our own energy, our collective energy, and it just exists on its own. And I'm really good at telling you what's actually in a photo, but I will never kill someone's joy. I'll be like, yeah, I see what you see. That's really cool. Obviously, Mother Nature went to the insane asylum this weekend after having so much good weather, but I think, it turned out as best as it could in the circumstance that we had, and it's really wonderful to see as many people here hanging out with us and talking about weird, cool stuff. Without you, this event would not have been happening.
And at night, a group of us hung out. We went out for drinks and shenanigans.
spicy one? Wow. Do you want water? It's delicious. Matt, you're in the lot.
Overall, the festival was a blast. It's an event created for and by people just like myself. Please don't forget to watch my award-winning reel, which I've linked in the description, and let's pray for better weather next year, because I really hope to see you there and hope to see you at all of our other events. Stay tuned.
No answer. But very impromptu. Stop.
Paranormal Museum in Asbury Park. It's right down here on the left. They have a lot of haunted artifacts.